Hello there. Wow.
Alright, hello, and welcome back to another video. Today we'll be talking about the changes to the AMX-50 TO90 as well as the char 25T, where, as you know, they've gone up from 7.7 to now 8.0. Now, the main reason for these changes is because Gaijin views them as too powerful at their battle rating, which, you know, definitely true. Well, not sure if it's too strong, but it's definitely very strong. I mean, at 7.7, you had a 4-second reload. You have a 90mm cannon with APHE, and if you really got to the side of enemies, which this thing can also do because of its fast mobility, you had a field day. However, that's not exactly the you know, the entire story, because the thing with especially French tanks is that because France is kind of a nation that's kind of only played by a minority of people. There tends to be this thing happening where only like good people play it, so the statistics, of course, for the vehicle then get better, which means the vehicle gets nerfed for some reason, a lower battle rating, so only good people play it again, and it kind of just like goes in a circle, and it kind of goes to the point where the average player can't really make much sense of it, because admittedly this tank here, for a new player or for someone maybe not as experienced in the game, is a bit tricky to understand perhaps at first, just because you really have to know the positions in maps where you can get side shots on people, because if you just rush people head on in this thing, you're not going to have a good time. You don't have a stabilizer, you do have good mobility, but your stability isn't good, your vertical traverse is slow, and you kind of really reliant on the APHE to actually get into the sides of tanks, because when you engage even something like a T-55 from the front, you do have difficulty, especially the AM1s, because they have really good armor. Now today, admittedly, kind of just gonna really do a rough shakedown of this thing after the BR changes. I do, you know, select my games, as you know, but just to make things nice and transparent, I will just go to my message tab here, go to the battle tab, and I don't know why it's so big now, but as you can see right here, this has been my battle history for the past couple battles. So you can see, I guess, one victory. Well, let's just count the victories. So we have 1, 2, 4, 5 victories, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 defeats. So actually a perfect 50% battle, 50% efficiency, just as Gaijin intended. So perhaps these changes were good, but you know, a lot of people don't agree to that, me included, just because a tank at 8.0 without a stabilizer, without an actual like good penning round, sure, you can have a 4-second reload, but you know, when the T-55 AM walks in front of you, there isn't really a whole lot you can do. So that's why I don't really like these changes. Admittedly though, if you go look at my stats in this thing, you know, you can just look at the AMX-50 here, you can see that I have pretty good in it, or pretty decent in it. And again, do I represent the average player? Probably not. So yeah, it's quite interesting that Gaijin moved this up. A bit sad to see, quite a bit sad to see actually. But I guess in their eyes, it must have been necessary. Alright, for our first battle here, as you can see, we're paired with a BMP-3, which means that we're actually in a full up tier here. And luckily we're paired with the Soviets though, which means that we don't have to face the Object 279 in question. Instead, we can happily engage unarmored German tanks. Yes, we are facing the German, just had to quickly make sure of that. And again, Placing stabilizers is definitely not really desirable, so yeah, I'm gonna have to see how this goes. Maybe I'll have to play a bit more passively than I do. But yeah, we'll see. Alright, now I've pushed a bit offensively here into the enemy zone now. Well, not zone, but I guess into the map here. I'm gonna kind of wait here. Maybe I'll actually get into this position here in front. Is that a tank right there? Oh, it actually is a tank right there. So let's just quickly get rid of that guy. Okay, never mind. I aimed a bit too low there. Fair enough. So another tank all the way down there. Don't really know where he is. Looks like he's happily shooting right there. And, oh, he actually stopped moving there. So he actually managed to dodge my shell there. But there we go. My second shell does impact. Luckily, this thing is 4-second reload. Did help me right there. A bit of a skill issue there to start. But nothing too tragic. I'm going to try and move on to the B point now. But I have to really be careful about what's happening here. To the left, I do actually see a tank right there. So I'm going to quickly get rid of him. And then kind of back up here. I'm not sure if I actually want to capture the zone right now, although I probably should. But like there is a tank like right there, or there's actually 2 tanks right there. So it's pretty enticing to kind of watch this area right now. But I think for the better interest of my team, I should probably capture the zone here. There we go, that was actually quite a close engagement there. Luckily only my commander died, so I get to live another day. I'm actually not capturing the zone though, so I should probably do that right now. In fact, I might as well just back up here and try and help my team, but right now I don't really see anybody, so I think the best thing I can do right now is kind of just try and stay alive. And is that a tank? No, that isn't. Okay. Alright, there we go. Zone is captured. I'm gonna run away because I'm not sure if that ATGM there was aimed towards me. But that tank in front still exists. Don't really know where he is. I do know where he is. There he is. He's ran away. Looks like it's a VDAR. I'm gonna quickly squad ping that location and launch an artillery strike on him and make sure that my team knows that he's exactly there as well. Just so that, yeah, I guess everyone's aware. That IS-3 there might die though, because he's seemingly ignoring my pin. Or maybe not, I don't know. But there's also an M48 to the right of me, so yeah, we're gonna have to pay attention to that as well. There we go, we'll just quickly get rid of that VDAR right there. And now, I guess I could potentially try and go, could be a bit more offensive here, although I have to be really careful because I hear like an M48 somewhere in front of me. Don't really know where he is. But, ooh, that's a weasel, so let's just get rid of that. I'm gonna just try and run right now next to this building here. I don't really know where the enemies are. And I know there's one in front of me though. So this is probably not a bad decision because then I can get quite a lot of side shots. Yeah, that's a Bradley right there. Now does he see me is the question. And he's a bit too stationary for me right now. So, oh, that's bad. That was a really bad shot. There we go. Well, we got a second chance right there. Also, yeah, that Bradley there probably knows that I exist now, and there's also an M48 pushing right behind me. Should probably care about that as well. I'm not sure if I can actually aim down enough to get into his holder. That's also not an M48. That is, whatever it's called, Israeli tank. But we'll just get rid of him right there. Chuck Cal, there we go, that's his name. And that Bradley now though definitely knows I exist, so I can't move up here. I will ping him for my team. But then again, he seems to be very cautious of what's happening around him. He has actually kind of just backed up though. But you know what? I'm not going to take the bait. Because his teammates can kind of just rush in from that road right there and I won't be able to catch their stabilizer. So I'm going to just, yeah, play a bit safe here. Although right now he's looking at that other guy. So, ooh, never mind. That was not smart. I should have definitely played that a bit more smartly. Admittedly, this thing takes a whole long time to elevate its gun. That's one really bad aspect about this tank. But ooh, that's another tank that can potentially kill me. There we go, let's just get rid of him. But Bradley now though has seemingly disappeared. There's also a tank right there, so should have shot him because he can now shoot me in a hold down position, so let's run away here. And I guess I can try and get into a bit better of a position, although that Bradley may have scouted me. But we can just quite get a quick glimpse of his transmission there, but that actually kills his crew, so that's nice. And now I can probably just sit right here, or potentially move up actually, just because there isn't really a whole lot of enemy activity right now. Never mind, there is actually someone on the back of the map camping, so unfortunately, didn't notice how many 80 gems do they have. The answer is many, but I'm just gonna pop smoke here now. Hopefully I'll be able to repair on time. He actually just J'd out. Okay. Fair enough. GG's. Hopefully this Magok here to my left doesn't decide to annihilate me. But that guy's coming in to bomb me though. Well, it's been a pleasure. Never mind, he's really bad at the game. Or not really bad at the game, but let's just say he had all the time in the world. And yeah, I mean, now we're safe. Sardo, we can get moving now. And I guess we can just, I don't know, actually, do I want to play aggressively here, or do I want to play passively? I will take the aggressive path, because this T-55 here is really good bait for me. So I'm gonna just try and push right here. Is it a safe thing to do? Not really. Is it a smart thing to do? Also, not really. Also, he just got like triple killed there, bro. He got shot, he got bombed. Everything just happened to him, but there we go. Let's just get rid of that guy right there. How many spawn points do I actually have right now? 2,583. Alright, not bad. So I can actually spawn in a nuke now if I want to. Now, do I want to is the question. You know what? Yeah, I do. Actually, no, I don't. Because then I'm gonna get killed by that jet there. Or has he just crashed now? He has not. Actually, no, he has been shot down now, actually. Oh yeah, I guess we can try and spawn in a nuke. Admittedly, this wasn't my like first game in the AMX-50, of course. I did play it a bit after the BR changes dropped. But to get a nuke in a full up tier is always nice, I guess. Although this time we weren't facing the Soviets, so I'm not sure how representative this situation here is. Because if we were facing them, we'd have a whole lot more problems against their armor. Alright, so we are currently 7 kilometers away from the battlefield. They have a helicopter, also a plane somewhere in the back, or actually like 2 planes now. One of them shooting their other plane, I think, or maybe not, I don't know. Also a friendly Su-9 here, who seems to be very enthusiastic about my nuke. I'm also very enthusiastic about this nuke, because, you know, it's always in a full up tier. So let's just open the bomb bay now. Make sure not to get shot down here. So I'm gonna fly low to the battlefield, and now at this point I just spam the space bar, and there we go. Bomb is away. And yeah, GG. Alright, so we're currently at 8.3 as you can see, so you know, just standard strategy at this point, because this thing got 8.3 before, but I guess this time it'll get 8.3 a bit more now. This guy just has a, I don't know why he's so apologetic, but you know, it is what it is. Maybe he experienced some unfortunate events. Regardless, let's just try and push, I guess, in between the A and B point, because that's just kind of standard for this map, and hope that the enemy team doesn't do the same, because if they do, then they might have a stabilizer. Of course, the regular check of are we facing the Soviets, and yes we are, so yeah, that's not so optimal. But then again, guess that's just how it has to be sometimes. Oh wow, that's a tank already. Wow, okay, luckily I know that he doesn't have a stabilizer as well, but might be scouted now, which is not optimal. So we really have to hold the W key right here to get behind this building in front of us, so that we can get plenty of side shots. That was a tank right there, actually. But I am not going to further pursue that, because if I do, I'll get annihilated. There's actually a tank right there as well. So let's just get rid of him there. Hopefully I reload on time here for this other guy. Although there's also another guy behind me, so yeah, it's quite interesting to see what'll happen right now. There we go, that's that guy dead, so I can focus to whatever guy is right here. I don't really want to move out right now. I think it's a bit early to do that right now. And also that's Raketen Automat, I think, around this corner here, so I definitely can't push it, because if I do, I'll get annihilated. There's also a Centurion there, so that's also a tank that I shouldn't push, since he also is equipped with a stabilizer. Alright, that's a very close kill on that martyr right there. This Raketen Automat, I don't really know if he's looking towards me. So in the off chance that he isn't, he probably isn't realistically, I'm gonna try and move around here, although I actually hear a lot of tanks around here, so that's not good. Good thing I got rid of him there. So he's not the only tank that's right here. The Raketen Automat has actually also died now, so that's quite nice. And I guess right now I should probably focus on whatever tank is gonna show up right here, because he is definitely going to be pushing around this corner if he knows that I exist. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, goodbye. Oh, my friendly did kill him though, so I was avenged relatively quickly. Alright, so I have returned here. There actually seems to be a Leopard 1 on the other side of this building here somewhere, which is always nice because Leopard 1s are more easier to kill than kind of everything else. I'm gonna just try and move here, although he's kind of stationary, or at least like he doesn't seem to be moving a whole lot. So that's not good, because that means he knows exactly where I am. He's probably gonna rush around this corner here. So there we go, that's a very nice kill. And I guess now we can just kind of slowly push up into their spawn, I think, because yeah, they kind of, well, there's nothing really else for me to do. Oh, there we go, very close kill on that T-44-100 there. Luckily my friendly scouted him, so that's why I was able to find out where he was and I guess kind of locate his turret. That is a DF-105, which is a very easy kill, so I'll just get rid of that right now. And I mean, at this point, we're kind of just spawn camping them, so there isn't really a whole lot left to watch here. Although I actually have just popped into the char 25 because this thing has also been up tier to 8.0 now, so I guess that's why I've also decided to showcase it in this video here. Alright, there we go. There is one kill. I think that was the same engine that I heard before, that I said that it was a BMP or something. They have the same engine sound, which is why I probably mistook it for something else. Just because I didn't really expect to see that thing here at this battle rating. But yeah, I mean, that's basically game at this point. Do I want to suicide rush into the enemy? No, because there's probably nothing to suicide rush, so I am just going to patiently wait here. But there is actually something in there at left spawn right there. There's actually a ZSU as well. Unfortunately, I can't really see it though, so yeah, I probably won't be able to kill him here. And there we go. The game has ended now. And we get a total of 9 kills, although it's section 8.3, so yeah, I mean, you would have seen this before, but I guess you see it with more frequency now. Alright, well, there you have it. I mean, the first game admittedly was kind of an anomaly. Don't expect to get nukes in a full up tier. That is definitely more of the exception. And in that game we were also paired off with the Soviets, so all the armor was behind our backs, so you know, it's not representative of the average game. Now, as I showed at the start of the video, I had a perfect 50% win rate, which means that it is perfectly balanced and all is fine. Maybe. Probably not, but yeah, let me know what you guys think about these changes in the comments below. Maybe have you played this vehicle? Do you have it, or do you have the char 25? How you think about these changes? Because you know, I think a lot of people are unhappy with them, but if you do agree with them, then I would like to yeah, know your viewpoint, I guess. It's always nice to see, or at least nice to yeah, know or hear opinions of other people on this matter. But yeah, that does it for me today, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!